Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines, but we'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, okay y'all, the Doodie Lo saga continues as it's more coming out about him allegedly being robbed and shot while he was in Atlanta. Now to be honest with you, it wasn't really clear whether he was robbed or not, but it definitely is clear that he was shot, and they're saying in the reports that he was shot in his leg. Now of course you had people saying, oh, the ops caught him lacking, he was this, he was that, but to be honest with y'all, like I told y'all in the last video we did covering this, if the ops was to catch Doodie Lo, I doubt they'll be trying to give him a leg shot. From the beginning we told y'all that it sounded like a robbery attempt probably gone wrong, whereas Doodie Lo probably wasn't going to give up his chain or watch, and then they tried to send him a message to let him know that they wasn't playing. Usually that's how it goes when somebody come to rob you. If you don't give it up right away, they give you like a warning shot, whether it's in your leg or somewhere that's not life-threatening, just to show you that they're not playing. One thing about people that's coming to rob you, they're really not trying to do anything excessive, but they're trying to take your life or physically abuse you in any way, shape, or form. But if they have to, they would. But their main objective is to just come and rob you and take what you got because they're looking for money, not a charge. With that being said, after news spread about Doodie Lo being shot in Atlanta, lo and behold, NBA YoungBoy affiliates would basically come out and let it be known that they had something to do with it. Now, this is the most self-incriminating stuff I've ever seen in my life, and like I told y'all before, a lot of these guys feel that they trolling their ops, and they forget as long as they're doing it on social media, it's not just their ops that can see. Forget the fans, forget the ops, but the police is also watching as well. But it seems like the police is the least of their concern these days. Now, an NBA YoungBoy affiliate by the name of Tally _Ben Osama, he would come out after the news was surfaced, and he would take to his IG story to say, quote, "No more talking. Tally's outside, Haitian food. Better stay low in the A." Now, if y'all peep what he did, because I actually peeped this afterwards, I know Doodie Lo name is Doodie Lo, spelled L-O. And instead of him saying L-O-W, he said, "You better stay low in the A." Anyway, another affiliate of NBA YoungBoys will come out, and he would take to his IG story as well. And he would say, quote, "Ass shaking, traffic emoji, and laughing emoji." Now, in the midst of trying to troll Doodie Lo, they didn't realize that they will actually end up trolling themselves on social media, as users will see that they're glorifying leg shotting somebody, and they will make jokes on them, as one user would say, quote, "A leg shot though, compared to what they did to Pat, hand over face emoji." Now to be honest with you, I thought it was just me at first. To see these guys get on social media and brag about leg shotting somebody, knowing that they are currently locked up for taking my friend's life, is kind of crazy. But not only that, we are at a point in time where the quote-unquote street guys will get on social media and basically involve themselves and make themselves suspects in a shooting that's currently unsolved and being investigated all over a leg shot. Just to prove a point, and let's be clear here, there's no real indication that they had anything to do with Doodie Lo being shot. It's just the fact that right after it happened, they are the first ones to get on social media and basically involve themselves. Now to be honest with you, anybody could have claimed it. I mean, I could have claimed it, right? What makes them more credible than me? At the end of the day, everybody's going to believe it because like I told y'all before, when NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk was going back and forth, anything could have happened to either one of them and they would have thought either side did it. If something happened to Durk, they would have thought NBA YoungBoy had something to do with it. If something happened to YoungBoy, they would have thought Lil Durk had something to do with it as well. Moral of the story, nobody really knows, but I feel like they're trying to play into this narrative just to keep this bull crap going on. But like I said before, it makes no sense because right now, currently, you have Lil Durk, OTF Vonnie, OTF Doodie, and others that are currently behind bars and awaiting trial for the unaliving of Lil Pat. So knowing that the spotlight is already on you, knowing that people are already watching, knowing that the feds already have you on their radar, why would you sit there and admit to a shooting openly on social media? But this is what tells me that something ain't right. However, let's get into the topic at hand. Now, aside from them owning up to basically having involvement in Doodie Lo's shooting, they're also saying now that Doodie Lo contacted one of them to get his quote-unquote chain back. Alright y'all, now first and foremost, I already had questions. For one, why would Doodie Lo text or even call to get his chain back? One thing I know about guys from Chicago, their ego and pride is through the roof. I'm sure Doodie Lo isn't stupid, and let's say if he did get his chain snatched, 9 times out of 10, he's not going to be calling or texting the people that he's into it with to give him his chain back. That just don't make sense to me. Doodie Lo been around for a long time, and I'm sure he's aware of the social media games before they can even transpire. He know that 9 times out of 10, if he's texting or even calling, it's going to be screenshotted or recorded to where they're going to try to humiliate him online, and I doubt he's going to put himself in that position. But then again, how does he look, period, asking for his chain back after he was not only shot, but then robbed for it? And then they got online and clowned him. Anyway, in a Rap House TV post, they would allege that Doodie Lo contacted one of Quando Rondo's associates to allegedly help him get his chain back. It would say, quote, Little Durk's artist Doodie Lo allegedly asked Quando Rondo's associates to help him get his jewelry back after he was shot and robbed in Atlanta last night. Now, they showed a screenshot of a text message between, I guess, somebody that's affiliated with Quando Rondo, and it would say, quote, Doodie Lo said if we can get his chain back, he got some cheese for us. The person would caption the picture saying, quote, F Doodie Lo, laughing emoji. Now, before I can even say anything, there's people in the comments that already take this as trolling as well. One person would say, quote, Quando don't got no pull in the city like that, basically saying that Quando can't get nobody chain back. Now, another user would say, quote, big cap, them dudes trolling. Then another user would say, quote, he from Savannah, can't call ish in the city. Now, I don't know too much about Savannah, but one thing I could say about Atlanta is Quando Rondo is the last person, literally the last person I would be expecting them to try to get in contact with to get his chain back. It's a lot going on in Atlanta, and if you know, then you know. But anyway, I call cap on this, to be honest with you. It seemed like they just trying to troll or somebody trying to fuel a narrative and keep this NBA YoungBoy versus Little Durk thing going on, but it's not happening. People are not falling for it, it just don't make sense. One thing I can tell you about the streets, even me, you take something from me, I'm not asking for it back. That's the number one rule. What I look like asking for my chain back and then putting on the same chain that you took from me. I'm better off either trying to get it back in insurance or just chalk it up as a loss. But I'd be damned if I'm begging for a chain back that somebody just took from me. I don't want it. I don't know where your neck been. I don't know what you've been doing. I don't know what y'all did to my chain. You probably put some bad juju on it, right? Anyway, man, like I said, I call cap on it. I think they're just trying to put a narrative out there. But all in all, to be honest with you, nobody's going to get online and then own up to somebody getting shot if they really had something to do with it. But then again, this generation, you just never know. And then to see that they did that, you mean to tell me Doodie Lo came back around and said, you know what? I'm going to ask for my chain back and let it be known that I'm asking my ops for my chain back. What's it? Anyway, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.